Hello, America. Just a few more words on the President and the Constitution. Uh, like I said in previous videos, I really don't see how a president can ignore to enforce parts of the Constitution that he don't believe in or they don't want to defend it anymore. They say there's a precedent for this, but it's the principle of things. It's everything that's going on. The health care bill going through at midnight on Christmas Eve, nobody getting to see it. The TARP bailouts, the Fed talking about, no, we're not going to tell you who took the money, who got the loans. It's crazy. The government works for us, for the people, of the people. To tell us, no, you don't get to know, that's crazy. That's insane. What the hell's going on here? I say, let's ask some more questions. Let's see what's going on. Audit the Fed. Listen to what Ron Paul has to say. Ron Paul's in office. He's up there. He knows what they're saying. Give him a chance. Listen to some of the things he's saying. Now, Americans, if you see what's on your screen right here, you see it says freedom, liberty, and guns. And if you can see the graphic there, your freedom flows from guns, and your liberty is protected by guns. Now you have to know this is true because what's the freest country in the world? America. Who has the most gun freedoms in the world? America. Who has the most guns per population besides Switzerland? America. And we're free. And we're a civil, peace-loving country. You don't see mass genocides through the South or the North or the East. You don't see groups of people hacking off each other's arms because of disputes between communities. And there are tons of guns. They wouldn't need to chop off arms. They could just shoot everybody. America wants guns for protection, for sporting purposes. That's what we use them for. But they're also there as a backup, as an insurance that we stay free and keep our liberties. That's America. That's the American way. Now, I have to say, those people out there that are so vehemently opposed to guns and gun rights, why don't you all collect in a state and decide to say this is a gun-free state? Pick a state. Now, if you pick mine, I'll move out. And then let's be done with this argument. Because you're not going to impose your will on the American people because you fear guns. You're already imposing restrictions against us in our flight, in our movement, our IDs, because you're scared of terrorists. So now you're scared of us. It's not enough to be scared of terrorists. You got to be afraid of your own countrymen who have owned guns and had guns next door to your house all your lives. You've never been shot, and there's gun owners all around you. It's ridiculous to come and attack guns. And the thing is when you take my guns, you're taking my freedom and liberty. And when I don't have guns to protect your freedoms, you will lose your freedoms and liberty also. That's what you need to know, America. That's what you need to consider when you come after my guns. When you come across the law-abiding citizens of America who own guns and use guns as tools in their job, protection for their families, and putting food on the table, you are taking a basic liberty, a basic right to exist and to protect yourself. What position do you think you're putting in yourself in when you try to take these rights from someone else? You need to think about that. You need to think about you believe in your freedom to do whatever it is that you enjoy, or however means that you protect your family, but you want to take away gun-owning Americans. Well, that's ridiculous, and we're not going to have it. It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or a soccer mom down the street. You need to butt out a gun owner's business. Gun owners are going to keep you free along with themselves. That's the best thing about this. You don't need to own guns to be free, but someone does. Now, America, all I have to say is I love this country, and I'm a total about nonviolent solutions to our problems. Guns are just an insurance. You pay insurance every month. You don't use it every month. But when you do crash your car, or someone hits you, or someone out of the blue steals something out of your car, that insurance comes into effect. Well, guns is our insurance. And guns is what is going to guarantee your safety, your freedom, and your liberty. Now, if you disagree, that's fine. Disagree. Put up a video to explain to me why you want to take my basic right to protect my children from intruders, from bad people, from the terrorists that you're so afraid of. If you have better solutions and you think you have the right to take that gun away, put a video up here explaining yourself. Maybe your solution's better and I'll listen. But until then, stay away from my freedom, my liberty, and my guns. Hello, America. Today, I want to talk about I want to be free. This is the greatest nation in the world, the freest nation in the world. We're now 6th freest business economy in the world. We've slipped terribly because of government regulation. Businesses just don't want to deal with it. It's a lot easier to go to Kosovo and put up a factory where they'll even let you pollute if you pay enough taxes. Americans can't compete with that. And then on top of the not being able to work, not having money, our personal freedoms are infringed upon. Every single day, a congressman or senator comes up with a new way to control you or me. A new scan for our bodies, a new you can't eat ice cream after 10 p.m. because you're going to get fat and you're going to cost healthcare more money. You can't smoke because it costs states millions of dollars because of smokers dying. Government is not my mama. Government is not our parents. You have to take care of yourself. You know better than to drink battery acid. So we don't need a government regulation banning battery acid because it may be ingested by idiots. That's the wrong route to go, and if our country's that stupid, let the stupid people die off and it will be survival of the fittest. Maybe our nation will get smarter, brighter, and stronger through this process. I mean, come on. Personal freedoms are much more important than the overall good of this country. They've made the overall good of this country a different belief than our parents did and their parents in the 50s. A great free nation is to do what you want as long as it doesn't harm your neighbor. I'm a firm believer in be free, do not tread on me, and I shall not infringe on you. Now that's a great policy, isn't it? That's what we've grown up under. People out there, you guys with alternative lifestyles, whatever that may be, you had the ability to have that alternative lifestyle due to freedoms. You've had the ability to follow your beliefs and your wishes because we don't allow discrimination in this country. We don't allow your landlord to not let you in because of your behavior. Yet now that you have these freedoms and this alternative lifestyle, you want to make laws against other people's speech against this lifestyle. Now, how is that right? You get your personal freedoms, you get to be you, but then anyone that feels that they don't agree with you and your lifestyle, there needs to be a law against it. That's exactly what's wrong with this country, along with lawsuits for hot coffee that go $30 million. Doctors being sued for trying to save lives. We have too many lawyers. Lawyers have taken over government. It's lawyers and bankers running this country. Is that what you want? Is your personal freedom? If you sit in your living room right now, would you say, yeah, I do want lawyers and bankers running my life? Or would you rather say, I run my own life, stay out of my life, and I will contribute to society? If we participate, if we're a citizen, if we have a social security number, and we work, we pay the government's way. The government doesn't have any money. It's our money that we pay them, that they require us to pay. Now, don't go to that entity that you pay your own hard-earned money to say, force these people to believe in what I believe in. Force these people to not say these words because they're offensive. Well, yeah, and maybe what you do is offensive to them. But You have the personal freedom, the right to free speech, and to show your alternative lifestyle to these people. And those people have the right to be disgusted by it and not like it. That's freedom. And that's where it is. We can argue in the streets. We can discuss our differences. But we don't need an anti-government. We don't need to run to our mama and have her tell the neighbor kids to quit making fun of you because you wear pink underwear. You don't have that right. That's not America. Don't tread on me. Don't try to change my thoughts and beliefs to fit yours. Be free. Do your own thing. Leave me to do my own thing.